5 on Your Sideline is sponsored by Sidon Stricker Nobi John Deere.
I don't know about you all, but those Little League World Series games have been exciting to watch, but I have been craving football, and I'm happy to say it's here. Welcome into 5 on Your Sideline. I'm Ahmad.
I'm right with you, Ahmad. I'm Corey Miller. All season long, we're going to bring you the best action from this side of the river and across it, but tonight, the best action took place out in O'Fallon, Missouri. Ahmad, take it away.
Francis Howell hitting the road to take on Fort Zumwalt North. North was seeking revenge in this game, but Howell said you better look somewhere else for that. Brady Holtman gets the handoff, and I don't think anyone touched him. If they did, it didn't faze him. Vikings strike first, and they would strike often. Up next, it would be a block punt for the team, and well, Bryant Thomas was Johnny on the spot, and he showed off. He's been in the weight room. Here comes Corey. Boom! Get out of my way.
Oh,
he said you better squat some more.
Great play.
Another touchdown for the Vikings, and here's one more for good measure. Ty Gurley's cousin, Kendall Gurley, takes the bubble, and he touches pay dirt. Howell blanks North 45-0.
Hey, that's some good genes right there.
Absolutely.
Tackle Hunger is sponsored by Neighbors Credit Union. Here you belong.
For every game of the week, there's another competition taking place off the gridiron between the same schools. Partnered with Operation Food Search and Neighbors Credit Union, we're tackling hunger all season long. Between the Howell and North schools, they raised almost 912 pounds of non-perishable food valued at roughly $1,600. The week one winner, Francis Howell, with 594 pounds on their own. That is impressive, Ahmad.
All right, how about this, though? This game is really impressive. St. Mary's taking on SLU. We couldn't get there fast enough, or it's the fact that Mizzou commit Jamal Roberts is just that good and fast. The Dragons on top early. SLU, look at their crowd. They're trying to join forces and make things happen, but Sansone is picked off by Khalil Boyd, and he was headed the other way. We have to remind the coaches to stay out of the white so we can get that shot right there. St. Mary's, they would go on to win 42-10.
Dragons look good again. Okay, how's this for intimidation? You show up, you see that. Troy visiting rival Holt. Oh, yeah. This was a hot one, folks. You see what I did there?
Yeah, I like that.
First, it's going to be Charo Sutton finding LeBron Matthews. He slips his way right through the defenders into the end zone for Troy. Great touchdown there. Nice play on defense coming here, too, from the Trojans. That's Brett Smith. He gets a sack on the Troy quarterback. And how about another TD for good measure? This time it's going to be Ethan Lawler on the receiving end. He goes to the house. Troy takes down Holt 34-20.
What a game. Next up, the Falcons of Summit making their way to Mossfield to take on Webster
Nice
Groves.
shot, Ahmad.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. The Statesmen were set to receive the punt, but someone didn't yell Peter. And, Corey, what that means is get out of the way. And because they didn't get out of the way, they got on the ball. For Summit and their coach, he said, hey, it's going that way, that way. And Summit wouldn't take long to capitalize. Elijah Stevens barely gets touched. The Falcons flying high early. Now, after a quick Statesman possession, Grant Gibson going back to work, and he finds a wide open Chase Martin for 6. Summit, they win big in this one, 61-0.
That's a fun play right there. Okay, let's go to Lafayette, taking on Marquette, at Marquette, one of the best stadiums and environments around. They were rocking there tonight. First up, nice play, Deshaun Anderson. Diving catch.
Okay.
That's pretty good.
I like that.
That's midseason form. Then it's Jack Albrand, QB run down the sideline. Now watch, he steps out. He almost gets in. He should have got in because they ended up not scoring on that play.
Oh, darn.
Later on, Lafayette, Zay Jones, he gets a nice play for them as well. Pick right before the half, but the Mustangs would hang on to get the big rivalry win over Lafayette, 21-14.
That's always a good contest. Now, last season, Kirkwood's Jeremy Macklin went head-to-head with former Illini Kerry Davis to start the season. This season, he'll kick things off with another former college football player, except this one has similar ties. The Pioneers will play former Tiger Will Franklin and his Vashon Wolverines. Macklin says it means a great deal. They were both able to have success at the highest level and now can pass down what they both learned.
It's special also because you got two guys who were able to do some pretty good things with football and come back to their respective, hometowns and places kind of where they, started the growth, man. And me being at Kirkwood, him and Vashon, and both having played there. So it means a lot, man, that guys from where you're from can go and achieve some things, but then, come back and give back, man. That's what it's all about.
That is what it's all about. Now take a look at those former Missouri Tigers.
Franklin
right and
there.
Macklin. A whole lot of touchdown and receiving yards. Malleus Kane trying to get things rolling when he is picked off by Kirkwood's Rick Williams, and he sets up the Pioneers in scoring position. Now, Corey, I want you to take a look at this play coming up. Kirkwood has this star by the name of Deion Brown.
He's good.
And folks, what can Brown do for Kirkwood? Well, a lot. Reversing fields, he's a blur. I couldn't even see him this whole play. No one was stopping him. Kirkwood with a sizable lead, but not to be outdone. Vashon's De'Aaron Hill. He scampers from 81 yards out to give Vashon a 1-point lead in the fourth quarter, and that would be the dagger. They upset Kirkwood 28-27.
They're going to be talking about that one for quite a while.
You better
both
know
schools.
it.
Hazelwood Central taking on perennial powerhouse Luther North. Central with a good start. North goes up for the pass, but it's going to be Maverick Reed, great name, with a pick. In he takes it back into North territory. He's fired up. But we're going to see the Crusaders. We know they can play some defense as well. Check out the big guy, Marvin Stringfellow with the hit in the backfield. Oh my, that had to hurt.
You bet.
That may be the play of the night, although out of that De'Aaron Hill one's going to be hard to top. Dakari Hollis, he's the QB, but he runs like a running back. Spin move, gone. Oh my goodness.
Kyle Wagner
That's
told
a
me
great
he was
play.
good. He said he was good.
Luther North wins 27-6.
I didn't think he would be that good. He's really good.
Pretty good.
Let's go over to the Illinois side. Belleville East and Collinsville. Here's a play from week 1. The Lancer snap goes all the way to the end zone. That will result in a safety. It's all good, though, because Mosey Trimble is going to get the ball here coming up, and he would make up for that play
This is
in
a good
one swoop.
Mike.
So look at this run as he would go to the right side, makes a nice cut, and he will be off to the races. Belleville East beats Collinsville 20-12.
Good start for the Lancers. Okay, Parkway South visiting Parkway Central, rivalry to kick things off here in week 1. Elliot Leong, he's going to start things for Central. Spins out of a tackle, breaks it, not quite to the house. Nice run, though. Then it's going to be Joseph McKnight for South. This is a grown man tackle. He's going to throw him to the ground, and he's going to let you know about it a little bit, too.
Weight room, sir. Weight room.
Hey, now we got to give the kicker some love. This is a pretty long one. Connor Lander gets it to go. Nice leg there. Central was up at last check in this one. Oh, and we just got the final score. They beat South 36-18.
All right. The Cardinals were back in St. Louis with the preview of what the postseason may look like. We head to Busch Stadium in a few moments. It is a big weekend for our college teams here as well, and it started last night for SLU women's soccer in a heavyweight matchup against the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. The crowd at Herman Stadium was electric last night, absolutely packed for that one. Neither school had given up a goal in their first 2 games of the season, and SLU wouldn't give up one here. Save of the night, we will slow it down. Emily Percelli takes one in the face, but makes the save and then gets up because guess what? She's a soccer player. Weather halted the game in that one. SLU would end up dropping it 2-0.
We've talked about this guy before, and we're going to talk about him again. Why? Because he's going to be special this season. We're, of course, talking about Illinois' Isaiah Williams. The quarterback turned wide receiver is hoping to become a household name this season. Last year was Williams' first year playing wide receiver at the collegiate level, but based on his numbers, you couldn't tell that. He led the team in receiving yards, receptions, and was tied for first in touchdowns. This season, he's hoping to become a household name and a player you have to watch.
Me, when I was at quarterback, I didn't want a receiver who, you know, dropped a lot of passes or if they did, or if I threw them a bad pass, like bad body language. I wanted that guy like, I got you, bro. You throw anything my way, I'm gonna make a play for you. And I just try to be that guy for Tommy, you know, no matter or whoever the starting quarterback is.
Mizzou has a bit more time to prep for their first game of the year. They'll take on Louisiana Tech on Thursday in prime time, and it should be quite the 2020 debut for Coach Drinkwitz and company. We know Brady Cook is the starter. We know Luther Burton Jr. is set to get a lot of the eyes and attention this year. But what about the rest of the team? Mizzou gets Louisiana Tech, who is no slouch on national TV to begin the year, and they know they want to come out firing fast.
You know, we're trying to increase the physicality and understanding so that we can start fast and play more physical. So I think we're done with that now as we're getting, you know, maybe there's one more live tackling period, maybe. Depends on the health of our team. But at this point now, you know, it's about getting the horses to the race.
The Cardinals have won 18 games in the month of August, but a majority of those wins came against weaker competition. So how did they fare against the league, one of the league's best? Stick around, we'll tell you about it.
Chasing 700 is sponsored by Car Shield.
The chase to 700 is on, and we'll be following Albert Pujols very closely here at 5 on your side. He sits at 693, just 7 home runs away from that milestone. Let's see how he fared tonight. Batting DH, and we didn't have enough time, so Albert won't make this highlight because he didn't go yard tonight. The Cardinals playing the Braves, and well, the Cardinals would draw first blood, but then here's the wheels falling off the bus. Nolan Gorman on a routine double play throws the ball away. Dansby Swanson was hustling around the base paths. He would score. Then fast forward to the 6th inning, Palante on with 3 runners on, and all 3 runs would come in and score. The Braves at last check lead 8-1 in the 9th inning. How about that week 1 of high school football, Cor?
That was a lot of fun. Like you said, it was like you said earlier today at 6, I believe. It's like Christmas morning.
It is like Christmas morning.
And we got all the presents and we gave them to you because we're nice like that.
Unlike Christmas, though, this is not a one-time thing. We keep going, and
it's only going to get better. This is week 1.
Exactly.
We got some good highlights already. Teams are just going to get better.
Exactly. So make sure you guys join us same time, same place next Friday. Until then, enjoy some of these highlights before we go.
Five on Your Sideline was sponsored by Sideline Stricker Nobi John Deere.